Yesterday, I was talking to someone on one of the applications where we discussed a couple of topics and then shared our experiences and journey that how did we learn this language, what steps have helped us the most, as well as what kind of problems we faced and how did we tackle them, what steps we took that resolved the problem. So we spoke about a lot of things, but when I talked about my journey and experiences, that I'm someone who has never studied in English medium school, even I have graduated in Hindi medium school, sorry, in Hindi medium, and I have never taken any course to learn this language. And I have been learning this language for around 2.5 years, something like that. When I said these things, and the kind of response I got from that person was hilarious. I mean, I couldn't stop laughing. Although it wasn't unexpected. I mean, I have got such comment quite often, like a lot. So I wasn't surprised to receive such response, but it just made me question my ability. Honestly, I was thinking that probably I am talking about something that doesn't sound real or something like that. And you know what? As soon as I completed the sentence, that person goes on by saying, "You must be lying. How is this possible? How could someone who has never studied in English medium school, who has never taken any course, and able to speak in English in the span of 2.5 years, how is this possible?" Because I have gone to English medium school, I was surrounded by people who were speaking in this language. Still, I'm not super fluent in English and I'm not confident enough to speak in front of people. Then you must be lying. And honestly, his response didn't surprise me at all because a lot of people think in the same way. Even I have got such response a lot. Well, I am making this video not to flex and not to brag about my experience, about my journey at all. So don't get me wrong. It's just that I want to make this point very, very clear to you that if you are thinking that studying in English medium school is the only way through which you can become fluent in English, then it is just a myth. You really have to come out of it. Because if you keep making this excuse that you didn't study in English medium school, you did not have the right environment, or you didn't get the exposure, or you were not privileged enough, you were not smart enough, then let me make this point very clear to you. I know it's going to be a bit brutal, but it is just an excuse you are making to yourself. Because if you want to become fluent in English, you will anyway become fluent in English. I know it will be hard a little bit, not a bit, but if you're someone who has never got that exposure, it's going to be really hard. I can totally understand because I've been through all these stages. I have been learning this language for around 2.5 years. And in the span of 2.5 years, there's not even a single day when I skipped. Not even a single day when I did not practice. Not even a single day when I did not immerse myself in this language. It might sound funny, it might not make sense to you, but that's the reality. And I have spoken to a lot of people who are way fluent than me, who are way amazing speaker, and they speak flawless English. I mean, when they speak, you feel like you just want to listen to them because they do not make any mistakes. And when I asked them that what made you fluent in this language, not all of them responded that they are coming from very privileged background and they studied in English medium school. Because many times people said that they are not from English medium school. And the worst part is they had never got the right exposure where they could find people to speak in this language and practice with them. But somehow they became fluent in English. And you know what? I feel one thing that can make you fluent in English in a short period of time, and that is how much time you're dedicating to learn this language, as well as how dedicated you are. Because No matter what, whether you want to accept it or not, but the amount of time and efforts you put into learning this language matters a lot. I mean, sure, I did talk about my experiences, my journey, my strategies, techniques, tips, all the things that helped me to become fluent in English, to learn this language in a short period of time, all by myself, without taking courses, without being surrounded by people. But I didn't mention one thing most of the time, that how many hours I study every single day. And I'm not talking about the amount of time I was putting when I was a beginner. I still study for 6 to 7 hours every single day in English. Although it's different that now it's the part of my work and it should be done at any cost, but at least I am immersing myself every single day in this language. I try my best to follow as many steps as I can, as well as another thing I would like to mention, that you really have to be passionate. Because see, learning anything, be it any language or any skill, is not gonna be easy. You cannot expect to be excited and motivated 24/7. Oftentimes you feel like giving up. Oftentimes you feel that I'm done. I'm not gonna put any efforts. I'm not gonna do anything because you are feeling overwhelmed and exhausted. But if you are really passionate enough to learn this language, you are gonna get it. You are going to put an effort no matter what. The next time, whenever such thoughts hit you that you are not privileged enough, you have not studied in English medium school, you have not got the right exposure, you do not have any friends who speak in this language, trust me, you just have to shut that thought down, because that's all you have to do. And you have to tell yourself that no matter what, I'm going to learn this language. And saying that to yourself is not enough. You will have to make a commitment to yourself and then make an effort every single day, regardless of how you're feeling, whether you're motivated enough or not, whether you want to do it or not. So that's how you are going to learn this language. Another thing I want to mention is that I can't talk about my like self-study journey, because if I would share that, probably you would not believe, or you might think that I'm crazy or else. But let's not get into that. So, whenever you think that you can't speak this language because you have no one to speak, trust me, you can. You have many things to do. You can speak in front of camera. You can literally record yourself speaking in English and just get to understand how many mistakes you're making, what things you should be correcting, and all that stuff. You can speak in front of mirror. You can literally stand in front of mirror and talk. And yeah, just don't feel awkward and all, because nobody really thinks of you. Initially I did the same thing. I used to think that I would look stupid, people are going to laugh at me, but honestly nobody really cares. I mean, at least your family members, they don't care about it at all. You can talk to any object as if it's an actual person. You can just imagine anybody. I used to imagine someone, like anybody, random person, and then I would be like, okay, just to yap about things. I wasn't caring about how many mistakes I was making. I wasn't caring about what are the things I should be focusing on. I just spoke, and it helped me so much that now I'm able to speak English like this. Although not fluent, I do not consider myself as fluent speaker, because that definition of fluent for me is way far beyond. Like it's like far away from me. Like it will take me a lot of time to reach to that point. But at least I'm able to communicate my thoughts, and that matters a lot, because even a lot of people are struggling to speak in this way. So I should be a bit grateful that yeah, at least I could make it happen. So, all I wanted to let you know is that you don't need to think that you need to take courses, you need to have someone, you need to have the right environment or the right exposure, something like that. You need to study in English medium and all the stuff. All of these things are just myth that is stopping you to learn this language. Trust me, you can master this language on your own with the right strategy. But make sure that you have to be consistent every single day. So that's all about this video. I hope I could make sense and I could give you some valuable stuff and all the things. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I will be back with an interesting video very soon. Bye bye.